from Yale to jail, Park Place to Park Bench, and back.
Testimony, homie, get to know me. You don't know how low God had to go to get me, homie. I was married to these streets and she left me lonely. Now I marry these beats to my testimony.
This is Testimony, a speaker, poet, addictions, recovery, and sobriety. And these are tools that you can use to recover from the disease of addiction. These are the tools. Yo, man, I'm going to tell you something good, right? As a grown man, it was really, really, really difficult to admit that I had some type of a malady or a defect that separated me from everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody, but, people that I ran with, nobody admitted weakness, We would fight, we were raised to fight, If you couldn't fight, then you called somebody that could, And so surrender really wasn't in my vocabulary. That really wasn't something that I had become accustomed to. I was an outstanding all-star athlete. I did really well in school. Anything I really competed in, I excelled way over the top professionally in sales in my career. I really did it over the top. The same way on the streets, I went all the way down. I had to put that same energy into the streets. And so that hole that I dug for myself basically kept me trapped. Guilt, shame, hopelessness, and remorse. These four things, they kept me from reaching out for help, trying to, better myself. I always try to do it myself. But what they always would tell me is that, you have to have a complete psychic change. And that process, change is a process, it's not an event. And, for me, my feelings were really like what ruled my whole life. It's a fact that I have feelings, but my feelings were not facts. So I ended up making a lot of wrong decisions. And what people were telling me was that if you are alone and you're trying to do this recovery thing by yourself, you got an issue, you got a problem, that your life is not really what you want it to be. You're doing things that you don't want to do at times when you know that you don't want to do it, but you do it anyway, that kind of stuff, and you keep doing that over and over again, then you might want to look at that, okay? And what I found out was that if I am sitting making decisions by myself, then I'm making decisions with the same person that I did the things that I didn't want to do with. The last person that I smoked crack and weed with and drank alcohol with is the same person that I'm trying to make decisions with if I'm trying to do this thing by myself. It's like two dead batteries trying to start a car, right? And what I always say is the enemy is the inner me, okay? There's something that's inside me that wants to destroy me. Paul talks about it in Corinthians, and you hear about it all over the world. In different situations and different characters of people, what they talk about are how they try to stop themselves from doing stuff that they don't want to do. All right. So I'm sharing with you, one of the best tools that I had was to surrender to win. And what I mean by that is that I had to learn to pick up the phone and to call people that were in a space that I wanted to be in to help me get there from here. That's a humbling experience to be able to accept the fact that I don't have the answers and to look to somebody else that God can work through to guide me through this process and basically just do things blindly. Ask a question, get an answer, follow the suggestion. It's just that simple. And what happened to me was my life got better without my permission, because God ended up doing for me what I could not do for myself. And I'm here to tell you 100, if he can do that for me, truly, he can do that for you. Pick the phone up. This is Testimony. Follow me for more tools we can use, and we'll heal together.